Hi, welcome to spelling. Repeat after me. Refusal, survival, actively, definitely, delicately, valuable, advisable, noticeable, practiced, purchased, imaginary, courageous, solstice, equinox, vacation, Fahrenheit, centigrade, summertime, temperature, audience, inaudible, commotion, promotion. Fantastic. We're going to do pages 99 through 100. I'm going to go over the directions with you and then do a couple questions with you. Let's go ahead and get started. Start with page 99. A suffix is also known as an affix. Affixes expand the meaning or function of a word. Suffixes. Able means to be capable of, like you can do something. I'm able to speak. Airy, related to. OUS, having the quality of something. ly, it will turn an adjective into an adverb. al, related to, just like ary. ed turns the verb into past tense. Keeping that in mind, right? The pattern word that matches each definition. So these are our pattern words. Number 1, having the quality of bravery. Quality of. So we should have a suffix of ous, being brave. Do you remember what is another way to say that you're brave? Look at this list. Tell me what you think. There we go. Courageous. Number 3, an adverb formed from definite. So we're using this suffix, right? Characteristic of forms an adverb from an adjective. So we got definitely, which means you're sure about something, like we are definitely going to have a Zoom session tomorrow. 6, past tense of purchase, to have bought. So ed makes verbs past tense, so purchased. What did you guys purchase these days? I recently purchased Greek yogurt. Next section. An adverb is a word that modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. An adverb tells how, when, where, why, or to what extent something is done. Many adverbs end in ly. We know this from English. Add a suffix to each adjective in parentheses to make it an adverb and write the word on the line. So you're just turning these adjectives into adverbs by adding the suffix ly. So for example, number 7. During the summer months, many animals are actively storing food to ensure their survival in the coming winter months. Does that make sense? And number 9, the summertime is definitely a busy time for animals. Third section. Add a suffix to each verb in parentheses to make it an adjective. Oops, sorry. Write the word on the line. Okay, this time we're gonna turn the verbs into adjectives. Now, let's look here. Thomas had a blank sunburn on his nose. Noticeable. Yes, noticeable. Make sure to double check your spelling. And yeah, let's go to page 100. So page 100, we're going to be looking at some poetry. A quatrain is a poem with 4 lines that rhyme. Sometimes a lengthy poem is written with multiple quatrains. Read the poem, write the missing words on the lines below. Okay, let's first read the poem without the words. An imaginary tale. In the hot blank, I went to the beach and played on the sand out of the tide's reach. Rhyme, rhyme. As I built a sandcastle and blank molded, each tower and turret a story unfolded. Rhyme. In my mind I could see an blank land and a princess imprisoned in the castle of sand. A blank knight came to rescue the maid with a sword made of gold. What a blank blade! Although it isn't blank to climb with a sword, the knight had to free the girl he adored. The princess admired his blank to stall until he had reached the top of the wall. Just as the brave knight, with the princess in tow, descended the wall to safety below, my castle was washed out to sea with the tide. Did the story end happily? I'll let you decide. Cool poem. All right, let's tackle this. Number 1, in the hot blank, I went to the beach. So look for words that are related to beaches. Okay. So if you would like, I also attached the spelling PowerPoints to the Google Classroom, so you can look at the definitions also. But you probably, if you think about beaches, you probably think of summertime, right? So I wrote summertime, number 1. So in the hot summertime, I went to the beach, played on the sand out of the tide's reach. As I built a sand castle and blank molded. So molded is what part of speech? Is it a verb, noun, adverb, adjective? It's a verb. To mold something, like you're making something. So here we'll probably have an adverb, a word that describes how she molded it. Did she make the sandcastle? How do you make a sandcastle? When you make a sandcastle, do you like crush it, or do you delicately mold it, right? Delicately molded, meaning you're carefully building the sandcastle. Each tower and turret, a story unfolded. So while this person is building a sandcastle, this person is thinking about an imaginary tale. In my mind, I could see so this tells us that the word will start with a vowel, blank land. Here we have imaginary land. All right, try your best with the rest of these, and let's go over the next section. So this is a quatrain. Okay, poem with 4 lines that rhyme. Quatrain number 1, quatrain number 2. Okay, so this is an example of a quatrain. 4 lines, and they rhyme. On the other hand, a cinquain is a 5-line poem. It's unrhymed, but it always follows a pattern. Okay, so let's look at the example. Vacation, restful, peaceful. Playing, socializing, relaxing. I definitely enjoy playing in the summer holiday. So we actually wrote something similar to this. Do you guys remember the Diamante poem? I remember Brian wrote about the long petting. Remember that? So your next assignment is, on a separate piece of paper, write either a quatrain or a cinquain. Use several list words. So using some of these spelling words, you have to write either a quatrain or a cinquain. Your choice. Just simple. So if you're going to choose to write a quatrain, you have to make sure that it has 4 lines and they rhyme, and you use some of these words. If you want to do a cinquain, it has to be 5 lines, and it has to follow this pattern. So the first line would be the subject, line 2 adjectives, line 3 action verbs, line 4 a sentence about it, and the last one a synonym. Okay, so vacation, holiday. The compressed, the directions, so you can either do quatrain or cinquain. Tells you exactly what you need. And yeah, and I would like you guys to share these in Zoom, so do your best, write it on a piece of paper, make sure to take a picture of it and put it on Google Classroom or email as well. Otherwise, great job. As always, take a break. You deserve it. Bye.